Welcome. The purpose of this video and channel is to share tips and tricks with viewers that I've learned over the years of being a locksmith. I do locks, safes, door hardware, auto locks. This particular video is on Honda high security auto locks, and the reason why I've chose this as my first video is I've recently developed two simple things that have taken a lot of the frustration of rekeying a Honda high security lock and making it much simpler and less stress and definitely faster, which means more money in the end for everybody. And it's two simple components. This happens to be the Honda High Security pinning kit from ASP A-19-108. I'm sure we're all familiar with this. I really want to share tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. I'm not a big social media man. I actually tried to get someone else to shoot this. They've showed no interest, so I'm going to go ahead, and there'll be many more to come. I hope this is something that people who do auto locksmithing, whether you're a locksmith or someone else who just rekeys them, finds it helpful and useful. I really hope you send your comments, your likes, your dislikes, recommend it, as well as subscribe. I just want to share stuff that I don't want to get lost in time in that, because I am a locksmith and been one for years, and I really would like to share some of this stuff. So the wafers are all laid out. I laid them out ahead of time, took them out of the pinning kit. And the two basic components of this. Now, piece of PVC tubing. Usually this one's a little shorter, but about 2 1/4 inches long, 5/8 of an inch inside diameter, and 3/4 of an inch outside diameter. Approximately 2 1/4 inch long, with a slot cut about 1/2 inch wide and about 1/4 to 5/16 in depth for that slot. Okay, and then there's one other component that's not really necessary. It's what I call a stop and go gauge. I apprenticed for approximately 3 years ago, before I got into the locksmithing, as a machinist, and I did some production machine work as well. Well, this gauge, if I pinned it wrong, won't slide up and down like that. This is just a bearing from a hobby store. It is 15 millimeters inside diameter, and that's the particular bearing. Two come in a package. They're about $13 in tax. I am a Canadian locksmith and worked extensively in different areas of the field. So we're going to start repinning this with the wafers. We'll put the solid wafer in first. We turn around and we push that down, turn it around. Now we come to the next two wafers. Now what I found I like about this system is it allows me to turn the cylinder on enough of an angle that a lot of times the wafers will fall into place without a lot of fighting. And then I'm able to, oh, I just dropped a spring, but I'll pick that up when I find out which one it dropped out of. I preloaded the springs ahead of time just to save a bit of time. Now both those wafers have just fallen down in there, and the one is just, there we go. So now we turn it around, and now I can see where the drop spring came out of, not these cylinders. Okay, I'll put it up here. So now we're going to turn around and we're going to put the next one in. And there, that one's in. I'm just going to hold it a bit with the edge of the plastic tubing and then come back out a bit and get my next one in. There we go. They're both pushed down. Turn it around again so we can see the open slots. And we still have 2 springs in there, so we haven't found the chamber that's missing the spring yet. So basically that one's in. And turn this one on a bit of an angle too. Whoops. Fumble there. This tubing was bought at Home Depot in a big roll, and to be honest with you, I tried to work out about how much a piece of this length would cost out of that roll, and you're pretty well looking at about 10 to 20 cents. You buy a roll of this tubing, you'll have enough to make these tools for all your friends and in your club or whatever, and basically you would have more than you needed, or you have enough to do a lot of plumbing around the house. So, or hopefully you can find somebody that has a roll of it or is a plumber and that. But it's not a high cost tool, but it is a great little tool to save you time and frustration when you're rekeying these things. And there we go there. And that's just sometimes the little plastic key buzzer. Now, with this tool, you can push in and out your key. You can try a different key. Let's say you wanted to duplicate this instead of doing a code cut, and do it on your transponder key. It keeps all your wafers while you're doing that other process. You can also see through it, so it allows you to insert and retract the key without losing the wafer's positions. Obviously with the key in it, I can take it off and I can check the go, no go bearing, and as you can see, it slid all the way down, up and down. So this is the first video of many to come. I'm actually developing other tools that you might find quite interesting. I hope you like this video. I hope, as I say, I see comments. You can subscribe to the channel. I have yet to name the channel. I will name it, and when I post this video, I've got a couple different ideas and that. And thank you for watching, and hope this helps people out there, because I really want to share some of the knowledge I have. Thank you.